All right, these are completion video phase 1 for customer Vance, Lowe's 1692. A couple things to show you on this one. We had finished moldings extra, so I went ahead and ran return moldings down the side. Customer's got a banister they're going to be putting back in here. That's why there's a couple of tiles missing, but once the banister's installed, the tiles will be cut around it. Up here, this is something the designer worked out. She ran an edge beading all the way up to the front edge of the soffit at 14 inches deep. Did a riser on top of the cabinets and then healed it up between it with an inside corner molding. And that turned out to be really nice. Looks like a really complicated stack of cabinet moldings, but it's actually just 2 pieces of molding, and it traces the edges of the cabinets all the way around. Really nice. All the way to the return over here. Good way to handle it if you got a soffit box that you're wanting to conceal all the ledge with the cabinet color. So let's start over here on this side. You got a wall cabinet, 3015. These are arch doors. The right-hand door needs to be replaced. Has a little zip right there on the back of it, a little chip. So it needs to be replaced. Come around the corner here. Got a wall 1230 right. Wall 1230 right. If you look, door's got a little boogered up spot on the top corner of it. And it's thermofoil, so there's no fixing that replacement. Then you got a wall 3612 above the refrigerator. If you look, it's got a pretty good little ding right in the bottom of the door. And again, thermofoil, so I can't do anything as far as fixing it. All the cabinets have been set, moldings have been run. Give you a corner here. This was a void corner section. The customer went with that base pantry pull-out over here on this one. And then as an 18-inch, all the base cabinets have roll-out trays in the bottoms of them with shelves. This sink, we've got all the plumbing in there, but that is really tight against the right-hand side. Did have a plumber extend all the lines, which is good. Everything's up inside where it needs to be. Where the refrigerator is, smaller refrigerators there now, but there's a 38.5-inch space between the back of the island and the other side of the cabinet there. So you got plenty of room to put a standard side-by-side. Depth is all the way out here at 39 inches, so plenty of room for the return where the drawer doesn't strike anything. Went ahead and put some baseboard down here where it has that outside turn from the cabinet being turned backwards on the corner. Here we did the end, same moldings. Did a outlet on the end of the run. Now this is something to show you. The floor slopes about 5/8 of an inch from the vent right there to the end of the door where the or the base cabinets turned around. So we had to taper cut all the moldings and base cabinets, or we would be almost an inch in the air out here on the other end. So we went ahead and made that decision early on so that we didn't lose any height on the cabinets over there where the cabinets are a little bit lower anyway. Now as far as the return, you see here, turn this cabinet around backwards, but the countertop's only going to have 1.5 inches or so overhang here. So no problem as far as accessing that drawer. Customer decided they want to go ahead and put a splash on that back wall. That's a good decision too, because they're going to be putting a chair rail, see that chair rail, back against that. So that splash will give you a square spot for that chair rail to die into and make it look nice and clean. And then we went ahead and ordered an 8-foot countertop for this length. This length from here to the wall is 94. That'll give you about a 2-inch overhang here at the end. Each side has about 1 5/8 inches. If it looks out of place, we'll cut another 3/8 of an inch off of it for the other end if we need to. Otherwise, I think we're in good shape here. If you have any questions about this, give me a call back at 423-650-1051. Please order the parts and accessories, and the final cuts will be with our paperwork and IMS. Have a good day.